Yeah, hello guys. We are going to discuss today class is the history and culture heritage of Telangana, that is the dynasty is Satavahana. Okay, Satavahana is the initial dynasty in the Telangana where it is started in the this first century to third century. We are in 21st century, but in the first century and second century there is a Satavahana dynasty, guys. Satavahana is the rich heritage culture in Telangana. The rulers are, they fine arts, they build up fine arts and architecture, and there are many theories like like literature also they gave for the Telangana society. Of course, this is the Brahmanical kingdom established the Satavahana. As you know, the Gautami Putra Shatakarni, there is a movie from Balakrishna. He is the king of the Satavahana, Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Gautami is the name, okay? Shatakarni is the king. Name after woman is made from the Satavahana. Name after a woman. That is, the woman is her that king mother. King mother mean name after, before there is a woman. Okay, this is originated from the Satavahana. Just look into that. Satavahana gave the priority for the women. Mostly there is a woman literature also there in the Satavahana dynasty, guys. We are going to discuss art and architecture of Satavahana dynasty today class. Yeah, actually I am dealing this culture part. Culture part we did complete the Qutub Shahi and Ashab Jahi yesterday class. Today Satavahana, tomorrow Kakatiyas. The part of art and architecture. The part of art and architecture. This is about culture, guys. This is about the heritage transformational culture, okay, from the dynasty to next dynasty. So I am going to deal with the culture and arts. Okay, later on I am going to start Telangana history. Okay, first we have to go to the culture, Telangana society, where it is origin. Okay, first is Satavahana, the first century and second century. We are now 21st century, right? Before 20 centuries, what is happened? We are looking to that, our literature, and there is certain sources we have to find from the book or internet for the exam point of view only. Okay, yes, for TSPSC. Satavahana architecture is the first century BCE to third century BCE. Okay, yeah, first century and third century, this is the dynasty is originated after Mauryan end. After Mauryan end, okay, Satavahana started. Okay, yeah, just look into here, the part of Satavahana here, it is the South India, the part of South India, okay, that is mostly one of the region, the most prominent region, which is Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka and some part of Maharashtra. It is comes under Satavahana dynasty. It is huge, guys. It is actually more than the half of the European countries, the place, more than half of the European countries, the place which is Satavahana dynasty. Okay, this is North India, this is South India, middle part is Satavahana. At the same time, what are the dynasties are there in the north and south? Rashtrakutas and Chalukyas, and these Badami Chalukyas, Rashtrakutas are north and west, guys. Okay, Satavahana, who are the south. At the same time, you have to learn the contemporary history, which is the surround the area who can rule. Okay, you have to be comparison those ancient history where the development took place as compared with surround kingdoms or empire. Okay, this is the Satavahana empire. At the same time, in the third century, 1 to 3rd century, what are the empires in north and south India? Okay, yeah. So if come to the Satavahana, we are going to discuss, because we are belongs to We are the heredity of the Satavahana, right? Yeah. Guys, just look into here. Just look into here. There is North Kushan's empire, guys. Kushan Empire. Kushan Empire is the West India, Northwest India, where the Afghans are enter into the Northwest India. This is the 1st century kingdom in the North India, Kushans. Kanishka is the major king in the Kushan Empire. There is a rich heritage is there in the Kushan Empire. There is a plenty of gold mines like they can transfer from the Europe to India. Okay, there is a golden trade is took place in the Kushans. Okay, yeah, this is Pandya. Okay, and Chola are there in the south. Okay, yes. After that, there are certain like kingdoms are prevailed during the Satavahana era. We are going to discuss later in the historical part, guys. Okay, yeah. If come to the Satavahana. Okay. Yeah, if come to the Satavahana, just look into here. It is Deccan region, Deccan Plateau, you know Deccan Plateau. Okay, what is the physical features of the Deccan Plateau? Okay, we are going to discuss in the geography. Yeah, and it is mainly present in the Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. Mainly the place, the Satavahana kingdom or the Satavahana empire. There is a difference between kingdom and empire. Kingdom is the king, the who can rule the particular region is kingdom. Empire means the king, they can expand their territory to the other associated kingdoms. Okay, that is empire. Okay, yes, and mostly these Satavahana guys enter after decline of Mauryans. Where the Mauryans ended, Satavahana started in this spot. Mauryans north, guys. Mauryans where they end, that during the time, Mauryans are BCE. BCE they can end. This is CE. Okay, yeah, guys. We are going to discuss architecture of the Satavahana, sculpture and art and rock cut architecture. We are going to discuss, and some like literature also we are going to discuss. Mainly Satavahana architecture is Buddhist religious themes, guys. Mainly Buddhist religious themes. Satavahana architecture, it is about Deccan tradition. It is about local Deccan tradition. As you know, Deccan, this is the plate is Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau. Okay, yes. So, architecture, the chronology of Satavahana. Satavahana before, what are the kingdoms? After Satavahana, what are the kingdoms? You must have an idea, guys. That's why I made it. That's why I made it. 6th century Mahajanapatas. There are 16 local kingdoms we can call Mahajanapatas. After the Aryan civilization ended, there is a kingdom started. That is the kingdoms are 16 kingdoms in the north. Where, yeah, I am going to tell you, Indus Valley civilization, IVS, Indus Valley civilization. After that, there is a like civilization which is Aryan civilization. Okay, that is pre-Aryan and post-Aryan civilization is took place. Okay, Aryan civilization. After Aryan civilization, okay, there is the civilization which is enter as 6th century BC, that is Mahajanapatas. Mahajanapatas mean 16 kingdoms. 16 kingdoms. As you know, there is a Kosala, there is a Magadha, there is a like Bahubali movie hai na, there is a kingdom, Bahubali movie. Yeah, this kind of kingdoms are there. 16 kingdoms are there. Okay, Malla, these are I am going to give you. There is a hereditary kingdoms are there and republican kingdoms are there. Hereditary kingdom mean the king give the next position their kids. That is hereditary kingdoms are there. And republican kingdoms, the people, the society, civil society to elect a tribe. That is about republican kingdoms. 16 kingdoms are there. Among that, there is a Magadha is the powerful region, guys. High powerful kingdom is the Magadha. First king who become as an emperor mean there is a Bimbisara. All over 16 kingdoms to make a one empire, the king become emperor is the first one is Bimbisara. Bimbisara is the emperor, first emperor. They unite all kingdom into empire in the northern part. Okay. After that, just look into here. Mahajanapathas, North India at 6th century BC. I am talking about the chronology order of Satavahana. Okay. Yes. After that, Indus Valley, invasion of Alexander in the north part, 300 BCE, 300 BCE, where the kingdom started 6th century, mean 600 BCE, okay, before Christ. And after that, up to the 185 BCE, there is a Mauryan Empire. Mauryan Empire. We are going to discuss in the, this is Pan India up to the Orissa border. And after that, Shunga dynasty, where North India, which is BCE 73 BCE. After that, there is a Indo-Greek or invasion is going to take place. First century is Kanva dynasty. First century is Kanva dynasty in the north. And next second century is Satavahana in the Deccan. They can ask you in the MCQ, like exam, who is the contemporary to the Satavahana in the north? That is Kanva dynasty. That is Kanva dynasty is contemporary to the Satavahana. They can ask you the question. They can ask you the question. Kanva dynasty is the contemporary towards the Satavahana. Kanva dynasty north, Satavahana south. Okay. This is the chronology order where it is Satavahana positioned. Okay. Yes. Next, Satavahana dynasty, 1st century to 3rd century. We are belong to the Satavahana. We are heredity of the Satavahana rulers. Dynasty rule Deccan after the fall of the Mauryan. After Mauryans ended, the Satavahana started in south. Okay. Yeah. Pratisthana, the modern Python Maharashtra is the capital of the Satavahana. Satavahana capital is what? Telangana capital is Hyderabad, we know. But Satavahana, where they ruled in 1st century BC, what is the place is the capital is Pratisthana Pura, that is modern Maharashtra. Python, P-A-I-T-H-A-N, Python is the first modern place is Satavahana, it is capital. Okay. Notable rulers are Gautami Putra Shatakarni, Yagnasri Shatakarni is the notable rulers, guys. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes. Next. After Satavahana chronology. After Satavahana chronology. Before Satavahana, after Satavahana chronology. After Satavahana, there is a Ikshvakas, Andhra region, Ikshvakas, Andhra region, and Vakatakas, Deccan. After Satavahana, Vakatakas. Okay, and Gupta Empire, north, and Chalukyas, Badami Chalukyas, and Rashtrakutas, Deccan, and Eastern Chalukyas, Andhra Pradesh, and Kakatiyas, Telangana. After Satavahana period, this is the chronology of the history. This is the chronology of the history. We are going to discuss Satavahana first. Okay? Yeah, I want to tell you where the Satavahana positioned in the chronology. Okay? I hope you guys clear about it. Okay? Yes. Yeah, Satavahana, this is dominated. Okay? Yeah. Key features, Satavahana architecture. Okay? Satavahana architecture, we are going to discuss what are the key features of the Satavahana architecture. Okay? Yes. Yeah. Material mostly they used in the architecture is rock cut and stone architecture. Satavahana mostly they use rock cut and stone. Okay? Yes. Style. Okay? Satavahana style, which is early Buddhist style, that is Hinayana school. Okay? No Buddha images initially. Mean Hinayana there is no Buddhist images. Mahayana there is a Buddhist images. Okay? Early Satavahana architecture is relevant to the Hinayana. Okay? Buddhism images. Okay? Type. What are the type of their architecture here? Okay? Chaityas, viharas, stupas. Okay? These are the like place they used in the their architecture. Okay? Yeah. Sculpture, that is highly refined. Okay? Yeah. Flora is yakshas are there, dancers are there. Okay? Inscription, this is important. Inscription in their architecture is Prakrit language, Brahmi script. This is the TSPSC point. This is TSPSC point, guys. Okay? Prakrit language and Brahmi script. Okay? Brahmini script mean mostly they are Brahmins, guys. Okay? So, Brahmi script and Prakrit language of Satavahana. Mainly there is a Buddhist architecture is early Satavahana is Hinayana Buddhism followers. Hinayana Buddhism mean there is no Buddha image, but they can follower of the Buddha. Okay? Yes. I hope you guys understand the features of the architecture of Satavahana period. Okay? Yes. Next, the major architectural contributions of Satavahana. Major architectural contribution of Satavahana. Okay? What are the major architectural or there? That is Amaravati stupa. Amaravati stupa. Okay? Amaravati stupa is Dharanikota, Andhra Pradesh. Amaravati stupa is the main architectural form of Satavahana. That is the place is Dharanikota, Andhra Pradesh. Dharanikota, Andhra Pradesh. That is Satavahana architecture is Amaravati stupa. Most important, it is into the coming exam, guys. It is one of the largest stupa in ancient India. It is one of the largest stupa in ancient India. Okay? Yeah. Built during the Satavahana period. Built during the Satavahana period. Okay? Yeah. It is beautiful marble railings and curves. It is beautiful marble stone, guys. Okay? Yes. And themes from Jatakas, tales and life of Buddha depiction and Amaravati school of art. This is TSPSC point, guys. Amaravati school of art. There is a art, Deccan art, Amaravati school art. There is, there are plenty of types of arts are there. We are going to discuss in the coming Mathura art. Okay, like that. Okay, here Amaravati school of art, where Amaravati stupa. Amaravati stupa is Amaravati school of art. Satavahana, there is a Satavahana period. There is a marble rings are used in this. Beautiful marbles used in the Amaravati stupa, guys. Amaravati stupa is the one of the finest architectural form of Satavahana period. Okay, this is the largest Buddha image they kept in Amaravati place, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Major architectural form of Satavahana is Amaravati stupa. Okay, yes. Next, Nagarjunakonda. Nagarjunakonda. Okay, Nagarjunakonda. Nagarjunakonda is located Nalgonda district, border with AP. There is a Telangana AP border where the Nalgonda, the district is Nagarjunakonda is one of the architectural form of Satavahana. This is Buddha. Mahayana Buddhism. Buddha. Okay. Yeah. The major Buddhist center is Ikshvak rules. Okay. It is the major Buddhist center in the Ikshvaka rule, but built in Satavahana, but it is major site in the Ikshvaka rules, guys. Okay. Yes. And it is remains stupas, chaityas and viharas found here. The Buddhist monasteries and that is carvings and inscriptions are found in the Nagarjunakonda. Okay, Nagarjunakonda is the finest one of the architectural form in the Satavahana period, but it is the majority forms it is developed in the Ikshvaka rules, guys. After Satavahana, there is a rulers which is enter into the this area is Ikshvaks. Ikshvak is the another dynasty after Satavahana ended. Okay, I hope you guys understand. Amaravati stupa and Nagarjunakonda are the finest architectural form in the Satavahana period, guys. Okay, yeah. Yeah, next Karle Chaitya. Karle Chaitra. This is also one of the finest architectural form in the Satavahana period, guys. Okay, where it is located? Nagarjunakonda is Nalgonda, Amaravati stupa is Amaravati place, and this is about Chaitya halls in India, one of the Satavahana period under the king of Nahapana. Under the king of Nahapana. Okay, it is stupa pillared vihara and ornate faced, and it is inscription donated included merchant and rulers. Merchant and rulers. Karle Chaitra is located in the Maharashtra. This is TSPSC point, guys. TSPSC points. Karle Chaitya. Chaitya is the one of the form of the Buddhism heart, guys. Buddhism heart. Chaitya is one of the form, and this is located in the Maharashtra. This is located in the Maharashtra, which is also Satavahana period architecture, guys. Okay, yeah, they mainly ask you Karle Chaitya where located in Maharashtra, that is fine form of Buddhism. Okay, yeah, which is stupas are there, pillars are there. Okay, pillars are there, stupas also there. Okay, in this architecture, guys. Okay, these are all hereditary architectures. We have to follow the modern society of civilization. Our civilization, where the metro station, this is the metro train, everywhere in the civilization is origin from the our culture, guys. Okay, culture is most prioritized for the development of civilization in the chronology of centuries. Okay, yes, this is the first century, guys. Yeah, and Nasik caves. Next, Nasik caves. This is also Satavahana period, guys. Okay, this is developed Nasik caves, guys. This is also developed in the Satavahana period. Okay, yeah, located in Maharashtra. Located in Maharashtra. This is also Pandava lane. So this is TSPSC point, guys. Maharashtra Pandava lane, that is Nasik. Okay, Nasik caves. Nasik is the place of Maharashtra. Nasik is the place of Maharashtra, and Yeah, it is cave built under Satavahanas, mainly Gautam Putra Shatakarni mother. Okay, Gautami Balasri. Okay, sponsored some caves. Gautami Balasri, the mother of Gautami Putra Shatakarni. Okay, she built some caves and sponsored, and caves include viharas and chaityas and inscriptions. The script is Brahmi script. Brahmic script is scripture, and there is an inscription which are under the caves, guys. Who made it? Gautami Putra Shatakarni mother Gautami Balasri. Okay, Gautami Balasri sponsored. Okay, guys, this is vihara chaityas are the Buddhist things, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. Okay, yes, next. Yeah, Ajanta caves. You know Ajanta, Ellora caves are there like that, right? This is under Satavahana. Ajanta caves also under Satavahana. Okay, yeah, these are the Ajanta caves pillars, guys. This is stupa in Ajanta caves. Okay, like this. It is some of the early caves, and cave 8, 9 and 10, cave 9 and 10 is during the Satavahana period. There are many caves in the Ajanta. Okay, Ajanta caves, there are number of caves, 9 and 10 caves under the Satavahana period, guys. Okay, yeah, this is Hinayana pace. Buddha represented symbolically, not in the human form. Okay, yeah, decorated with early murals and stone carvings, guys. The Ajanta caves also comes under Satavahana period, especially the cave 9 and 10 comes under Satavahana. Okay, yeah, this is the Buddhism of caves. There is a Buddha religion follower in this cave architectures. They made Hinayana Buddhism. Hinayana Buddhism means there is no like image of Buddha, that is the things have been take place the symbolically there are certain things is like Buddha, guys. There is no Buddha image, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand about the Ajanta caves, which is 9 and 10 caves comes under Satavahana dynasty. They made the caves the Hinayana type of Buddhism. Okay, there is a material and symbolic of Buddha, not Buddha image. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this is features and hearts, descriptions, themes under description. Okay, yeah, theme about sculpture, life of Buddha, mostly sculpture, and there is a jatakas and floral and animal motifs are there in the architecture of Satavahana. Style of the Satavahana, mostly realistic and expensive carvings, and techniques what they use in the Satavahana are highly relief sculpture and symbolic representation, Buddha, tree and wheel. Okay, school of art is Amaravati School of Art, Nasik style flourished. This is TSPSC point. Okay, Satavahana School of Art is Amaravati School of Art, guys. Okay, yeah, you have to take this. Okay, take a screenshot, just a minute. Okay, next. Yeah, notable Satavahana architecture and their kings. Okay, this is important, guys, in the coming exam. This is important for TSPSC. Important for TSPSC. There are certain kings. 1 minute, guys. Yeah, there are certain kings in the Satavahana dynasty, right? There is Kings, we are going to discuss in the Satavahana political system. There are number of kings, okay, their heredity guys, okay. Yeah, kings, Shatakarni 1, Gautama Putra Shatakarni, okay, Shatakarni 1 first. Later on, Gautama Putra Shatakarni and Pulamavi and Yajnasri Shatakarni, okay. These are the king and what they contribute in the Satavahana dynasty. Shatakarni, early expansion of architecture he made, and Gautamaputra Shatakarni is the patron of Nasik caves and revival of Satavahana power, okay. And Pulamavi, he continued the architectural support. Yajnasri Shatakarni, later development of Amaravati stupa, okay. What are they contribute in the Satavahana dynasty, okay. This is the important guys. They can made any form, they want made question any form, because of the question paper complexity will increasing, okay. Every year there is a competition increasing, at the same time question paper type also increase. That's why we need to learn innovative way, okay, innovative way. Every chance we don't take any chance for the question paper guys, just we have to come across the all the things innovative way, okay. Yes, and just look into here, summary quick revision of Satavahana. What we have to be focused for the TSPSC, what actually we have to focus, Satavahana architecture mainly Buddhist and rock cut, okay, mainly Buddhist and rock cut architecture. Satavahana architecture, if come to the Satavahana architecture, mainly Buddhist and rock cut, okay. Yes, and main monuments are Amaravati stupa. You must read about Amaravati stupa and Nagarjunakonda and Karlek, Nasik caves and Ajanta caves are the most important if come to the Satavahana, okay. Yes, and language is Prakrit, script is Brahmini, okay. Language is Prakrit, script is Brahmini, okay. It is Amaravati school of art, okay, developed during the Satavahana rule. This is the TSPSC important point guys. Amaravati school, TSPSC point, and Brahmi script is TSPSC, and Prakrit also TSPSC point. These are all important. Of course, this is all our important TSPSC point of view, okay. All over important. This slide is the most important guys, okay. Yeah, it is another important Buddha images. Early Satavahana art is Hinayana Buddhism, Hinayana Buddhism, okay. Early Satavahanas all follower of the Hinayana Buddhism. Hinayana, Mahayana. Hinayana, mostly there is no Buddha image, they have to be materialistic, mean they can imaginary, okay. Yeah, if any like imaginary way they made some architecture art, okay. If come to the Mahayana, there is must be Buddha image, okay. Yes, yeah. Next, possible MCQs we have to going to look into the architecture of Satavahana. Architecture of Satavahana, different arts are there, later we are going to discuss, okay. We are all like questions we are going to discuss about it, okay. Which of the Satavahana rulers the mother sponsored the Nasik caves, okay. Nasik caves, Pulamavi, Gautamaputra Shatakarni, Gautami, Balasri and Shatakarni. Which Satavahana ruler's mother sponsored Nasik caves? Gautamaputra Shatakarni mother Gautami Balasri. She made, but the king is, ruler is Gautamaputra Shatakarni. Which Buddhist school art is associated with the Satavahana? Amaravati. Amaravati is the school of art in the during the Satavahana period, okay. Yes, of course. Which Satavahana ruler's mother sponsored the Nasik caves? Gautamaputra Shatakarni mother is Gautami Balasri, she made Nasik caves, okay. And which Buddhist school of art is associated with Satavahana is Amaravati, Next, Amaravati stupa belongs to which architectural period? Of course, Satavahana, right? Which language script were used in Satavahana inscriptions? Like Prakriti and Brahmi. Prakriti is the language, Brahmini is the script, okay? Because of they're all Brahmins community. Satavahana kings are Brahmins, guys, okay? Yes. Next, Satavahana heart. Satavahana heart. Heart itself, it is the like literary sources, or it is about like any paintings, any novels, any books, it is comes under art. Of course, architecture also art. Okay, we are going to discuss in another hearts, guys. Okay, Satavahana dynasty ruled the Deccan region, especially in Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. The region witnessed the development of art, architecture and sculpture, mainly Buddhism. Okay, Satavahana, yeah, it is Brahmanical and Buddhist, okay, art, but the Buddhist art flourished in more prominently in this period, guys. Okay, yeah, just look into here. They might be question in the any form. Okay, yes. Yeah, features of Satavahana heart. Heart's features are what? Okay, religion. Religion of Satavahana, which religion? Mainly Buddhist art, Hinayana tradition. Hinayana tradition. Okay, medium. It is stone carvings and ivory carvings and terracotta. Okay, sculpture style, realistic, expansive and detailed with naturalism, mostly naturalism. Okay, artistic schools, Amaravati School of Art, Nasik style. This is TSPSC. Important point. Themes of this architecture: Jataka tales, life of Buddha, royal processions and floral design and animals. This is also TSPSC. Okay, point, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand this. You have to be just follow this style of art in Satavahana period, guys. Okay, yeah, next. The major heart and contributions. Amaravati school, guys. Amaravati school is the major art form of Satavahana. Okay, Amaravati school. Okay, we are going to discuss what is Amaravati school in the during the Satavahana art. Okay, Amaravati school of art during the Satavahana period. It is developed Amaravati stupa in Andhra Pradesh under the Satavahana. Okay, yeah, just look into here. Amaravati art, mostly white in color. Okay, there is a Gandhara heart and Mathura heart, Amaravati heart. Okay, this is the Amaravati life of heart, the school which is mostly white in color marble. Okay, white in color marble stone used. Okay, during the Satavahana. Just look into here, Buddha is sitting. Okay, beautiful images are took place in the art of Amaravati school. Okay, art of Amaravati school. It is beautiful images. Okay, what they use, this is the important materialistic school. What are the materialistic in the Amaravati school? Marble, white marble mean we can call limestone. It is TSPSC point. Amaravati school of art, Amaravati school of art. Art means school means there is no teaching. There is a heart, they can learn of art, which is the architecture of Amaravati school of art. They used white marble, we can call it as limestone, and it is narrative reliefs and form of Jataka tales, Buddha life. Amaravati form this is also TSPSC point. Amaravati School of Art, they used Buddhist lifestyle, okay, Buddhist life, okay, yeah, decorative scroll work, lotus and floral motifs, okay, yes, this is decorative guys, floral works are there, okay, lotus like, okay, yes, and symbolic representation of Buddha, tree, wheel and footprints. Symbolic representation mean Buddha is there directly symbolic, okay, yeah. Later anthropomorphic Buddha images due to the Mahayana influences, this is TSPSC point, okay. Mahayana Buddhism mean there is a Buddha image guys, okay, yes. Amaravati sculpture are considered the finest example of early Indian sculpture guys, okay, early Indian sculpture, it is finest of Amaravati sculpture guys. I hope you guys understand, okay. Just look into here, Amaravati School of Art, most important for TSPSC, most important for TSPSC. Just a minute, just look into that. Okay. Amaravati School of Art is one of the finest art in the Satavahana Dynasty, okay, yes. Next, Nasik and Karle, cave sculpture, Maharashtra, okay. It is donor inscriptions guys, okay. Donor inscription is the main area of this culture guys, donor inscription in the Satavahana rules, okay. After it is less refined than Amaravati, okay. Nasik Karle is Maharashtra, you have to be remember, that is enough guys. And Jaggayapeta Stupa, Vijayawada, this is also finest, okay. Jaggayapeta Stupa also finest Satavahana architecture. They might ask you, it is decorated carved panels that is symbolizing of Buddha in Hinayana style. Amaravati School of Art, Mahayana style, okay. Amaravati School of Art is Mahayana, okay. This is Hinayana, okay. You have to be fine, they can ask you the statement wise questions, okay. Statement wise, Amaravati School of Art is Mahayana, okay. This Jaggayapeta is Hinayana, of course both are correct, okay. Just like that they can ask you, okay. It is similar to the Amaravati style, but this is Hinayana Buddhism, Amaravati is Mahayana Buddhism, okay. Yeah, human figures are there, gracefuls and patronates, animals are there, this is the important, in the architecture of Satavahana there are animals are there, sculpture that elephants, lions, bulls, okay, are there. And flowers are lotus and creepers and vines. And divine symbols, Dharma Chakra, Bodhi tree and stupas are there in the Satavahana architecture. They might ask you in the exam guys, most important TSPSC, most important for TSPSC guys. Okay, yes. Next, terracotta and ivory art, okay. These also comes under Satavahana architecture, terracotta art found at okay, Tegre, that is Dharanikota, okay, TSPSC point, Dharanikota is located where? This is question for you today. Okay. Figures are humans, animals and decorative tiles. There in the terracotta art. Terracotta art of form is took place in the Satavahana period, guys. Okay. It is show women with jewelry, musician and warriors. Most TSPSC question, guys. Okay, Satavahana period, there is a terracotta art especially for women. Okay, women are, okay, that is women with the jewelry and musician and warriors are there. Okay, yeah, that is where terracotta art took place in Dharanikota. Dharanikota, the place where the terracotta art form of architecture is located in the Dharanikota, guys. It is especially for women. Okay, yeah. Ivory carving, which is, yeah, Begaram ivory, Afghanistan believed to have been made by the Deccan artisans during the Satavahana period. This is also TSPSC point, guys. Okay, yeah, ivory carving. Okay, this is high quality crafts exported. During the Satavahana period, they can export some crafts. Okay, high quality crafts into the Afghanistan. Okay, there is a ivory carving which they find the Begram ivory Afghanistan place. They believed this is belongs to Satavahana place. Okay, they exported some ivory crafts, guys, to the Afghanistan area. This is also most important in the coming exam, guys. Okay, yes. Next, inscriptions table. Okay, language, they mostly use Prakrit. Language, Prakrit. Script is Brahmi script. Okay, and patronates are kings like Gautami Putra, Shatakarni, Queen Gautami Balasri and merchants. Purpose is religious, okay, donations and sponsoring Buddhist and chaityas, stupas are their inscriptions. Okay, yes. Next, art promotions. This is also important, guys, in the coming exam. This is the most important in the coming exam. Okay, yes. Shatakarni, what they promote? Buddhist marks. Gautami Putra Shatakarni, Nasik caves and Buddhist arts. Pulamavi, okay, Amaravati art and trade centers, and Yajnashri Shatakarni, which is trade and exchange. This is the contribution and rulers of the Satavahana. Most important, guys, you take a screenshot and read it. Okay, yes. Next, summary points for the TSPSC in the Satavahana period. Okay, Amaravati School of Art is the most famous contribution in the Satavahana period. Okay, Buddhist themes dominate the mainly symbolic Hinayana. Later it is Mahayana, morphic. Anthropomorphic mean Mahayana, that is symbolic. Early is Hinayana, there is symbolic. Okay, Hinayana is symbolic, mostly, mainly, most of the time Hinayana they follow. Okay, later on it is Mahayana, Buddha image. Okay, material marble, stone and ivory and terracotta are the material they used. Okay, art is narrative, decorative and expressive. Okay, yeah, key location Amaravati, Jaggayapeta, Nashik, Karle and Nagarjunakonda are the key locations of the architecture of the Satavahana period, guys. Okay, yes. MCQs about Satavahana period. Amaravati School of Art flourished during the which dynasty Satavahana? Which of the following materials was extensively used in the Amaravati sculpture or White marble guys, this is important. Limestone, white marble, most important for TSPSC. Amaravati School of Art, okay. White marble they did use. Most important in the coming exam guys, most important, okay. Yes, star question, this is star question. What they were used in the Amaravati School of Art, okay. Just keep it, okay. Next, which language script used in Satavahana inscription? That is Brahmi script and Prakrit language. Which of the following is not associated with Satavahana art? Amaravati is there, Jagayapeta is there, Nashik is there, Ajanta is not there. Okay. Yeah, Satavahana writings. This is also most important guys. Satavahana writings, okay. Okay, yes. Satavahana ruled most of the Deccan, including Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Maharashtra. They made important contribution in literature, okay, literature, language and development and inscription. They made most of these in the literature, okay. The promotion of Prakrit language and Telugu, Marathi and religious inscription they promote, okay. Yeah. Languages used in the Satavahana period: Prakrit language, okay. For the administration and inscription, script is Brahmi. Sanskrit is rare, very rare. Sanskrit also used, that is script is Brahmi script. And early Telugu, Desi air found in the local latter is oral and folk tradition. Guys, they can ask you which one of the following languages they used in the Satavahana. Only Prakrit, no. Prakrit, Sanskrit and later Telugu also used for their early, okay, Desi words. Like this is the language they used in their like literary sources guys, okay. I hope you guys understand. We are going to discuss the literary key features, Brahmi script and all, okay, contributions. Tomorrow we are going to discuss about the key literary features of Satavahana dynasty and art form and Satavahana importance in contributions to the Telangana regions, Deccan regions. We are going to discuss in the tomorrow class. Thank you so much guys. You have to be follow my history classes and art and architecture of Telangana, art forms and society, culture, everything I am going to deal. You have to be follow Chandu Biology. We are going to discuss GS for any competitive exam including JL and DL. I hope you guys understand. You can subscribe and like it, okay. Thank you so much.